on my fingers because I was cleaning the shredder with my bare hands, and nobody there told me, be careful, or maybe consider getting gloves before you do that. Nobody, everybody knew. Everybody knew because they were working with the shredder when I was not there. Obviously, they didn't have an office assistant before me, and so on. Nobody told me anything. Nobody prepared me. Nobody told me and taught me how to work with the printer, work with the shredder, work with this, work with that. That was my first job ever. However, they were absolute a-holes, you know. Leo, thank you so much for joining. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Me and Quacks are super duper happy to have you here. Welcome. Thank you so much. I had to change the tone because I was getting all mad because now when I grow up, I realize how people mistreated me. And if only I knew, only if I knew that they were mistreating me, god damn it, I could have like sued these people. And I'm saying it with a smile because I'm like, oh my god. Know your rights, peeps. Know your rights. You have to know your rights. You have to be prepared. It is really awful how people are gonna mistreat you and misuse you. Quack to backmark the BG. But honestly, if I only knew, if I only knew, I could have said something so someone like, or at least authorities, or at least like law to defend me, because this was not okay. I was still studying at the time and doing um full-time job, and I was lucky because I had school in the morning and I could like go back and go to work and work 8 hours and then go back home. Not have that much time for homework, but I kind of managed. But at the same time, it wasn't fair from them to treat me like that. It wasn't fair at all. Most of the people in offices are jerks. Not most, almost every single person that works in an office, and it's like, and did not go out of their high school phase, of their high school bully phase, or there's some sort of, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. Or maybe they haven't healed because they were getting bullied at school. I have no idea. I have literally no idea. What is the reason? I am not even going to get like deep on it to see or to learn or to try and some sort of make a mm, like a, not a compromise, but what is it called, um like try to defend them and say, oh, they did that because somebody treated them like that. And like, no. Oh, excuses. I'm not gonna find excuses or yeah, justification. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. You are freaking 40, maybe now 50 years old. You know what you're doing, and I'm sorry, but being at that age, something like, I think that even above 25, and if you're being a bully and just a high school meanie, it's just embarrassing. It's pretty embarrassing. And I hope that people open their eyes and learn from that because it is really embarrassing. Like, imagine a 23-year-old talking about a older person, like older, like 30, 40, 50, 60, being a freaking, it's so weird. It's just so weird. I would be embarrassed and ashamed my whole life. Gonna go back to read some messages. How many languages? Oh, wait, you are 18, so last week. The test was how much paper can I waste? That's awesome. That's a good use. I have over 50 full notebooks of rhymes. I haven't looked at in years, but after that, I went all digital. Besides, really, yeah. That's also really good. That's one of the reasons I got a tablet because I write down a lot. I write down a lot. Is it gonna be a journal? Is it gonna be like a like something to let it out? Because sometimes I just have these thoughts I can't share with every single person, or I just overthink a lot, and I feel like if I share with people and I talk about it a lot, sometimes it feels like I am annoying people. I feel like I'm annoying people when I'm oversharing, when I'm like over talking about situations, about things, because I like to overthink a simple situation that happened in seventh grade, for example. I go back to it and I overthink and overthink and overthink, and till this day I ask myself stupid questions like, oh, did I did the right thing? Did I acted correctly? Was that stupid of me? Some sort of like questions and um self-awareness like that. And I like to write these things down. Am I gonna save them in on the tablet? really doesn't matter at this point if I'm gonna save them or not. I have some ideas. I like to write it down. And I've been writing down on lots and lots and lots of notebooks. And I do have some notebooks that I finished. I do have some notebooks that I didn't finish, but I'm not gonna write on them because it's something like kind of like something new, and there's like a how can I say, there's a connection, and I can't just I left a notebook, let's say in 2020, and all of a sudden I start writing in 2024 and that notebook from 2020, and I'm like, but there is like no connection between it. So I have to go through all that and like, you know, but it depends if it's like some weird when I'm practicing Korean, even sometimes when I'm even studying, okay, you might find it funny, all the IT professionals over here, you might find it funny, but I do write notes when I'm like attending my Python lectures. I write notes because it's more easy. It's just easy for me to memorize when I'm writing notes. You have cards at home. I thought you were home. Don't forget your own language, Bulgarian. I don't think I'll forget it. It's not that easy to forget your own language. Like, um, I wouldn't say it's the same. By the way, every single time when uh the Bulgarian television shows a Bulgarian celebrity which I've never heard of, for example, that they moved abroad, they're talking mainly in foreign languages and so on, and communicating with mainly foreign languages and barely using Bulgarian, and they come to an interview and back in Bulgaria in Bulgarian interview. And my grandma is like always so baffled, and she's like always, Shy, thank you so much for the gifted to Thailand. Is Thailand is here? Thank you so much. You're giving a shout out to Thailand. So I imagine the Thailand is here. Thank you so much for joining Thailand. I really appreciate it. I saw you streaming yesterday. I decided to leave a lurk. I hope you had a lovely and amazing stream. Welcome. Welcome. How have you been? I am so sorry. I'm late with the chat as always. As always. When I start talking, I can't stop. I'm so sorry. I talk a lot. I'm just yapping all the time. If you guys want me to stop, just tell me to stop, I guess. Just be like, Ducky, no more. Ducky, let us breathe. That's a lot of info. That's a lot of sharing. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Um, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, that when a celebrity that goes abroad, comes back to Bulgaria, their Bulgarian is a little bit like broken or with an accent. Like a little broken because they don't make any sense, but sometimes they don't make any sense, but they have a slight accent. I get that. You get used to the other language when you don't have a lot of Bulgarians around you to speak your native language with you. I get it, but at the same time, even though I am not living abroad and I'm not speaking English 24/7, but I do spend the majority of the day, of the week, of the month, of the year speaking and using English, not only on stream, but also off stream when I'm trying to communicate with mods, for example, with some peeps, for example. With some of my friends, we would throw like jokes in English because some jokes in English are better than in Bulgarian, for example, or just memes or just quoting vines and so on. So I'm like the majority of the day, I'm using English. And still, my Bulgarian is not freaking broken. I do sound weird when I speak in Bulgarian during the streams because it sounds and it feels so unnatural. It feels only on stream like I'm speaking a foreign language, only when I'm streaming. But I don't know. For example, Music Maniac, if I may use you as an example, your Bulgarian sounds okay. Your Bulgarian sounds good. You don't have any accent when you're speaking Bulgarian, but you do sound also good in English because I've heard you. Because we had conversations in the server with you and like, how do you know? Well, we had conversations in the server, Ducks and Dolls, the dad server. And you did speak in Bulgarian. You also did speak in English, and I know that you live abroad. and you don't have any accent. So I feel like people are just getting lazy. People are getting absolutely lazy while speaking Bulgarian, cuz not like just people that are living in Bulgaria have problems pronouncing some sounds like r, l. Sometimes people would say like a lazy l, which would be like, I don't know how to um some people have difficult saying the r sound because they have a problem. But some people are just lazy and they're not saying it. And there are other people that would say like, how do you say like the lazy l, like l, how do, like l, I don't know, I can't do it, I can't do it. I hope you can understand. Maybe you have like a similar thing in your language where people are lazy. They don't have a dialect, they don't have an accent, or some, it's just they just get lazy with pronouncing some sounds, if it makes any sense. Lethargic? I have no idea. I don't think Bulgarian is a real language. It's just gibberish. Bulgarians pretend to, pretend it's real to troll us. Shh, iniquity. That's a secret that I told you, okay? Joking, joking. Like, yeah? No, 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 no. It's like, oof, my grandpa does that. My grandpa, no, my grandpa has a really lazy l sound, and my grandma imitates him like it's so funny. Like he's saying like the l sound like lele. For example, if I were to say lele, I would say lele, but he says lele. It's, I don't know if you guys can hear it or am I going crazy, but Bulgarians know what I'm talking about. But there is a difference. Hi, Trima Kravi, welcome back. There is like a difference, like a huge difference. Hi, Aggression, thank you so much for joining. A long time no see. What's up? No, it's there. Like you can hear it, right? Grandpa is not Bulgarian, confirmed. No, he is Bulgarian. He doesn't have any problem with saying the l sound. He just doesn't say it because he got lazy. And if you say lazy, you would say lazy, for example. But he would say lazy. No, it's like so weird. You would say lazy, but he would say lazy. No, it's so weird to explain it in English. Oh my god. Uh, Simeon, what's up? Thank you so much for joining. Simeon is gonna help me now. Please help me explain to peeps that there is a difference between